Welcome to Revealing the Narc. Join me as I highlight narcissistic traits in celebrities and public figures. Everything here is in my opinion and not professional advice. If you enjoy the analysis, please like and subscribe. In this video, I'm fangirling once again because I am joined by the Sidley Twins. And if you aren't following them, I highly recommend you follow them. They're just the best. Here is all their contact information. Go give them a subscribe because they truly are amazing. And without any further ado, here is our collab. Hi everyone, I'm so excited because today I'm joined by the Sidley Twins. I'm fangirling so much right now. Hi ladies.
Hi, Revealing. We are fangirling as well. We are so happy to be here. We're huge fans. And we see that you are almost at 10,000 subs.
I know. And honestly, so when you posted that very first video of Meghan and the handshake, I was at 670 subscribers on YouTube. And then after you posted that video, I went up to like 3K.
Oh, good.
And then when we did our collab, it got up to like 7K. So,
good.
yeah. So thank you so much. Like your subscribers are so loyal to you and they trust your instincts. So,
Well,
yeah.
you have a great page. You really do.
We really do.
We're fans,
We're
definitely.
fans, yeah. You have a great eye at just noticing things.
Let's get 10,000 before Christmas.
We're almost there.
We're gonna get there.
We're almost there. So I wanted to ask some introductory questions of you because I've watched all of your videos, but I think I missed like when did you start your channel? Because I think there were clips from like 3 years ago, roughly, that I saw. Maybe I'm wrong. And like, what motivated you to start the channel?
I want to say like 2.5 years ago, and it upset us. What happened was we saw the Netflix documentary trailer. And that was the same day that the Lady Susan Hussey thing came up, where Ngozi Fulani came out and said that there was racism in the palace because somebody wanted to touch her hair, or she was aggressive with
she was asking too many questions,
like where she was from. And we just thought that it was interesting timing. So we just got up in front of the camera and we picked apart the Netflix documentary trailer. And then we also said, look, we see what's going on right now. You guys are trying to make it look like the palace is, full of racist people because you're getting ready for this Netflix thing. We pretty much said Ngozi Fulani was a plant to try to stir up something at that luncheon, because she has been photographed before by Masan, who is Meghan's friend. So we were sort of like, putting the pieces together.
And we also just saw, it was right in front of our eyes, the elder abuse that was happening, because this elderly lady, all she wanted to do was bring her in with open arms and ask, where are you from? Like, oh, I love your hair. Like, I love your outfit, all those things. And she took it in a way of it being racism. And that to me is a form of elder abuse.
Yeah. And we even showed what Ngozi Fulani was wearing that day. And, we're two liberal girls from Portland. We were like, come on. You knew exactly what you were doing. So we wanted to cut through the BS finally and say, you know what? It doesn't matter what side of the aisle we're on. This is wrong. And we need to stop it. We need to call this out, this behavior. And that's also how it became.
That's all it became. And also, not even before we even started Twin Talk, we were doing videos when we were watching the Oprah interview with Meghan and Harry and calling elder abuse on that too. We were enraged in that. There's a video of us from a while ago of us sitting on Nancy's bed watching the Oprah interview going, is this for real? Like, is Harry really throwing his grandmother and his dying grandfather under the bus?
Yeah, a month later, Prince Philip passed away.
So you know why we do it? You know why we do it, Revealing? We do it for my grandma.
Yeah.
We do it for my grandma
Because-
because my grandma loved the queen.
Mhm.
And we would have never treated her like that.
Yeah,
ever.
we really want to fight for elder abuse. And what they did to the queen and to the king, or to Prince Philip, was elder abuse.
Yeah, pure and simple. So
We're
not gonna stop fighting for that. You know, we want an apology. And
not for us.
If it brings, I mean, listen, Harry and Meghan do not deserve to make money. They do not deserve to be famous in a good way. And I think it's important for people like us and people like you and other people on the internet to just keep calling them out for bad behavior. We're not lying about anything that we say. We're just
stating the facts.
By the way, these people are still up to this shadiness. So that's why we
started the channel.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you too. And that lady that made that was basically being cordial, didn't she later have to come out and apologize?
She came out and apologized, and she actually had a meeting with Ngozi Fulani at the palace, and there was a picture of them. But the fact that she even had to apologize, that I was just like, nope, no more of this. Because if you do it once, it's a slippery slope, and that's what they wanted. And so I was like, when Prince William, after the Oprah interview, came out and turned around at the press and said, "We are very much not a racist family."
We know, is the royal family a racist family, sir?
No, we're very much not a racist family.
I thought that was setting a precedent. That was like, okay, we're not going to do this. We're not going to play this game. We're not going to apologize every time Harry and Meghan have a hissy fit.
Right.
So,
and they haven't since.
Yeah.
They haven't since. He made one statement and that was it. So,
yeah, I hear you. I look back on the things that were done and I get angry. The one that fires me up the most is the Lilibet thing. Like, I'm getting goosebumps right now thinking about it. Just how special that name was to the queen. And she had just lost her husband. The Oprah show had just come out, and some people said that she had requested that people don't call her Lilibet anymore because it was so special to hear her husband saying it. And then for these two to disrespect her so much, call her racist, and then turn around and name their daughter that.
Yeah.
And then, in my opinion, lie that they asked for permission. I think when they asked for permission to use the name, they said, "We want to name our daughter after you." I don't think, like they said Lilibet at all.
I agree.
100%. They knew what they were doing. It was manipulation
towards an elderly person.
They said, "Oh, we want to name our baby after you, Elizabeth." And what's she going to do? Say no? But there were royal aides that basically said she was heartbroken. She was heartbroken over it. And she said, I don't own anything. I don't own the palaces. I don't own the grounds. I don't know, I don't own anything. The only thing I own is my name, my nickname. I don't even own the name Elizabeth, but that is my one thing that I own. And Harry knew that.
They knew that.
Harry knew that.
Meghan and Harry knew what to monetize and what not to monetize. They were thinking about the money angle of it. They weren't thinking about her, and they weren't thinking about her feelings at all. They just wanted to. These people see dollar signs. That's it. That's all they see.
I think Meghan is after more than just money. I think she wants to inflict pain. I think Meghan is a malignant narcissist, and I think that she felt mistreated, and so she's gonna go all out and get as much revenge and really go after the things that are hurtful. And like, how confusing is it? And this happens in relationships with narcissists where one minute they're saying really horrible things about you or to you, and then they turn around and do this really sweet action. And so you're so confused, like, which one is the real feelings that they have, right? It's so unnerving, and it's cruel. It's cruel. And I don't know I don't know how wise Harry is to Meghan. I feel like Meghan is the one steering that ship, and I think Harry is very easily manipulated. Like, I think Meghan could have turned around to Harry and been like, it would be such a good honor to your grandma to name her this. And I could see Harry being like, yeah, that's a great idea.
Right.
I could
I'm
totally
sure
see that.
Harry didn't even know it was going to be I don't say the L word. I say Betty. I don't even think Harry thought it was going to be Betty until Meghan actually said it. He probably thought it was going to be Elizabeth.
Yeah.
I mean, because like we said, he knows how important that name is. He knows. And
But
Yeah.
and also it was like a tribute because Charlotte's name is Charlotte Elizabeth Diana. And so it wouldn't be weird if Harry went, "Oh, can I name, Elizabeth?" "Oh, sure, sure, sure." Especially again, she has cancer, she has bone cancer, she's not doing well.
but Harry didn't know that.
Well, I'm just telling you in the state she was
Yeah.
in. But she probably was like, "Yeah, you're vulnerable. It's your great grandson. Of course you're gonna do it."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's cool.
Your grandson.
I mean, sorry, your grandson. Grandson. Duh.
Yeah, so to switch gears a little bit, this week there's been a lot of talk about the Montecito home, and you two did a video about it. So also this week there was an article that came out that talks about property values dropping in Montecito, and the timing of it is just suspicious to me. So I just want to ask you, like, who do you think owns this mansion?
Look, this is our opinion. This is allegedly, so we can say it. I do not think for a second that Harry and Meghan ever bought that home. I think a $14 million mansion in the highest zip code in the country.
Most expensive.
Yeah,
zip code.
yeah. That's what I meant. Sorry. One of the most expensive zip codes in the country, Montecito. I don't even think that was on their radar when they first moved to California, because you just don't think in those terms. When he said we had, how much did they say he had from his mom? 12 million.
I believe it was around that 12 million.
No, 8. Was it 12 or 20? I don't know. I
No,
can't remember.
I don't know if it was 20.
Anyways, when you have that money, the last thing you do is spend it all. You just don't. You need something in savings, especially for gardeners, for maintenance, for house
But
staff.
don't you think that
taxes, insurance?
Don't you think that when they went to America, they got a bunch of people saying, "Come this way. I've got this. I'm Netflix. I'll give you $100 million. I'm Spotify."
But now we found out that Netflix did not give them the money up front.
Exactly. But when you're offered all those things right off the boat, you're gonna go and I'm gonna spend some money. Dun, dun, dun.
I just don't see them spending that much. Like, even Katy Perry's house isn't that much.
Yeah,
it's just such an expensive house. I personally do not think it's their house. I think it's either a studio's house or a manager's house. It could be Kelly's house, Kelly's Zyklin.
Well, you should tell Revealing's audience about that. What happened?
Yeah, so there was a picture that Kelly Zyklin put up on her Instagram page.
This is Meghan's best friend.
Of her husband's birthday. And they were she was kissing him in the kitchen, and it looked like the daughter was taking the picture because it was whoever took it was a short person.
Could have been Meghan.
No, but I'm saying it looked like the daughter took it.
Yeah.
And it was just hey, we're just going to have a cake for his birthday, really casual. Well, people got wind to it because it was the same kitchen that Meghan has photographed in, did Netflix in,
recorded in.
Yeah, just a bunch of stuff. Archie was baking in, even though that baby looked like August.
And this was all for the Netflix
Netflix documentary. So people got wind to it, right. And so Kelly took it down like that night.
Isn't that weird revealing?
Isn't
Why
it-
would she take down that picture?
Because she's caught.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
'cause she's
saying. That's what I'm
caught.
saying. It's just so odd that she would take it down that night. If you have nothing to hide, why take it down?
Yeah.
If it's, let's say you were having a nice, you were at Meghan and Harry's and you drove from Beverly Hills to, 80
Montecito.
minutes to Montecito, and you wanted to share a birthday cake with your
Yeah.
friends. What I think is, it's probably, look, Kelly, her husband is an entertainment lawyer, sports lawyer. He's got a lot of money. I think they have a house in Beverly Hills, which they say,
Most do.
and then they probably have a weekend house in Montecito.
That
They have a lot of money.
occasionally maybe rent out for commercials, cooking shows,
Yes.
all sorts of stuff.
That's what we think.
That's what
This
that's
is
our
opinion.
belief.
Yeah, that's our opinion.
What do you think, revealing about how that just suddenly disappeared?
So I do think that Megan called and said, take that down immediately. And I also think, so I was doing, I don't remember what I was doing, an episode for YouTube, I'm not sure. But I was reading that the ARO show on Netflix wasn't even recorded in their home.
It was at like a lemon orchard
Yeah.
vineyard or
It-
whatever.
it
Yeah,
was
they showed the
someone's-
pictures. Yeah,
It said it was someone's home, like I don't remember. It was someone else's home. And I was like,
Yeah.
so she's going to talk about being a hostess and gardening in someone
Mhm.
else's garden, in someone
Yes.
else's home like that. That is
Yeah.
already so disingenuine. And this is someone that's trying to make a show that's genuine,
Yeah.
but it's not even her home.
We've already seen the aerial views of it, and we saw like the day she was supposedly recording one of the shows, all the tractor trailers out there, all the cars.
there's a huge, beautiful garden.
Beautiful garden.
And the couple, they're like snowbirds, so they spend a lot of time in the north in the summer. So they rent their
They
house
rent it
in the
out.
summer, springtime. So it's not what's the word I'm looking for?
Uncommon.
It's not uncommon for people in California to do that, to rent out their homes for productions.
What is uncommon is doing a cooking show that's not in your kitchen.
Yes.
Especially
Or the
when you have a
gardening.
huge sprawling mansion like that.
Yeah.
Or the gardening. So how can she take credit for being a gardener and having a green thumb when she's not the one?
Well, because she's a liar.
Because she's a liar. In the Netflix documentary, when she went with her cousin and Harry and those two kids, one was not Betty, in my opinion, because that baby was walking way too easily.
Yeah.
But when she was in the like, it was the last episode, and she had that big hat on and she was bending over in the garden. That was a community garden.
Yeah.
If you look behind, that's a community garden. That wasn't her garden.
That wasn't her private garden.
That was not her private garden. So who knows if like I said, that I don't think that's her house. I don't think that's her house.
Yeah, I
So
don't think
who
it
knows
is
where they
either.
live. Yeah.
I don't think it is either. And I think, and this is in my opinion, I think that she watches your show. And I think
A lot of
I
people
really do. And I think she was like, okay, we need to get an article out there about, and I don't understand the connection yet between having an article about property values dropping in Montecito and,
Yeah.
but there has to be, because how would what newspaper or publisher or whatever, it's a boring article.
Yeah, I
It
read,
is.
I read the whole article, but it said Redfin has revealed that Montecito home prices were down 14.1% compared to last year. And then it says it was also revealed that the median price to Montecito homes sold for this year was $5.5 million, significantly lower than what Harry and Meghan paid for. That is a lot of money. That's a lot of loss in income.
It just goes to show you, like, maybe she just doesn't want people to think that they're going to leave
Or she lives in Culver City.
I think that's part of it. I think this would be an excuse maybe to say, well, Harry can go back to the UK, but I can't leave this
I
house.
can't sell.
We'll lose money on the
Right.
house. And I don't believe for a second that they bought a property in Portugal, in my opinion. I think it was just a merging opportunity. That's it. I think they faked it, and they're getting kickbacks for every home that's sold there.
Yes,
And this
no.
could be another reason that this could be another angle, like, oh, well, we wanted to buy the house in Portugal, but we didn't, I don't know, the property values are so low here, we didn't want to invest in another
That's a
property.
good
That's
one.
so
Oh, I didn't think
good.
of that they're like, we don't have the money to do it because the bank
Yeah.
owns most of the Montecito house,
Yeah.
and we can't get any equity towards the Portugal house. That would make sense, but it's definitely a merching opportunity
I
because
smell foreclosure.
the whole article the whole article about the Portugal was just talking about the resort the whole time. So it was definitely merching the resort.
It was researching. Yeah, sorry. It was merching that place that, remember, they were building condos and all sorts of stuff.
That's what I said.
But
the
it's
resort.
but there have been scams in the past. I don't know if this is a scam. I'm just saying, in the past, I've heard of scams that they get these people like timeshares. They get them to buy quickly, then they don't build. But the problem is they collect the HOH fees in advance, but then they never build.
Oh, no.
So it's just scam over scam over scam, and they're able to do it in these different countries.
Yeah.
So whatever they're merching, I'm not buying.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So, yeah, I don't believe for a second that they bought. And I don't know, just when that news came out, I was already like, why Portugal? I just don't see it. I just don't see
Well,
it.
they said they wanted the
Wasn't
golden visa.
Wasn't Eugenie's
husband, but they
in
want,
Portugal?
but it would give them an opportunity to get the Meghan get a golden visa, because right now she's not a UK citizen. So, but I don't think the Portugal thing's going to pan out.
I really do think it was a merging thing. I think they got a nice little paycheck from them, and whatever illegal actions, in my opinion, whether it's HOA scams or whatever, they're getting a cutback. This is their livelihood now. They don't have a job. They're not writing books anymore. Did you see Polo?
Yeah.
I mean, my God, that is the biggest bomb since Geely. I'm serious. It's horrible.
I didn't watch it. I just, I watched what you all said about it, and then I watched the Dan Wooten and Angela Levin thing, and I was like, that's enough.
Dan was great. Dan Wooten was great.
He went off. What did you think about the Polo thing?
She just said she just watched.
I didn't watch. Yeah, I didn't watch it, and I do. I love animals also, and losing my dog this year, like, I just can't watch animals being hurt at all. Like, I'm already sensitive to it, but then especially like at this moment. And I think Royal News Network, I think that's her. She posted a clip that was like 30 seconds, and I was like, that's all I need to see.
Yeah.
Brittany posted that, and I was like, there you go. I think a lot of people clipped that, and that was very helpful.
But it is good news though on X that we were able to make a difference, because PETA did come out and speak about it. And if we keep using the hashtag animal abuser Harry, and we keep copying PETA, I mean, that's going to help them. That's going to help those horses, and hopefully rescues will look into this and go in. Investigations will be had into Polo.
Yeah,
that's what I want. That's my hope in life.
This reminds me, I had a clip that I analyzed. It was one of my first clips, and it's Meghan and Harry in either Ireland or Scotland, I don't remember, and there's a pony. Harry is so cruel to that pony. He literally grabs the lip of the pony. Yeah, I'll see if I could
Oh my gosh. Put that on X and tag us, and then
Okay.
we'll retweet that.
I think I'll edit it a little more. Maybe
Okay.
I'll like make it brighter, but he
Okay.
like pushes the snout down multiple times. And yeah.
What a knob.
Yeah. And the
Yeah.
horse actually first goes for Meghan and Meghan like stands back. I think it's
Yeah,
a pony actually. Yeah.
I don't think she likes
She
animals.
doesn't like animals. I don't think animals like her because I do know that animals sense evil. They really do.
Yeah.
They do.
No,
They come up
agree.
to people and they
Yeah.
certain people. So,
Allegedly.
I agree with that. And there's so many clips of animals just going away, running the other way when Megan's there. Or,
Yeah,
hanging their
exactly.
head.
God.
So I also wanted to ask you guys some fun questions. I have a
Sure.
couple of them. I like doing this in the collabs because I don't know, it's just fun. So
Okay.
my first question is, what do you think is at the top of Harry and Meghan's Christmas tree?
I just want to let you know I didn't read these prior because I like to be on the spot on these. Let me think. What would be on top of? I got it. A life-size head of Tyler Perry with angel wings. Is it an angel that goes up on the
Yeah,
tree?
the
Yeah,
angel.
Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry.
I was gonna say some sort of lemon motif.
Oh yeah,
but yours is so much better.
I just Tyler with wings.
Yes.
Yeah,
What
I
about
love.
you? Are you gonna answer them?
I honestly thought it would be something related to Megan, like it would be a Megan doll with a halo.
That's good.
Oh, what was it? Was it the Variety front page where she looked like, and it was
I
the
think it was
Megan?
cut.
No, cut was her hair back. The Megan moment was Variety,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was like her just like
Like a
looking
halo.
up.
Oh my
She was
gosh.
looking up. That would be a good one.
Wow. She's too much.
Yeah, she really is.
She really is.
Okay, so the next question is, what do you think Megan's favorite ornament is on the tree?
Oh, a mirror.
Yeah, it's a bunch of mirrors. So when she walks by, she just
Just a
sees
mirror.
herself.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of mirrors.
Yeah.
That's a good. How am I going to ever top that one?
Well, you had the Tyler Perry.
How am I ever going to top that? How am I ever going to top that? Dang it. Dang it.
A frame photo of her.
Yeah, I guess frame photo of her. No, that's so obvious. Yours was so good. Can I say mirror too?
Yeah.
Okay, mirror.
Yeah, that's good.
I love that one.
I think mirrors, microphones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Maybe like I actually like picture the tree to have a ton of those like ornamental balls with a different picture of Megan on it.
Yeah,
So it's just
exactly.
Megan, like the whole tree.
And she goes to
Kind of
Shutterfly.
like South Park, where remember they put all her magazine covers up on Kyle's door.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me. I'm going through Tom Bauer's book right now, and there was that person that interviewed her, and the cover was Wild About Harry. So during that interview, the interviewer walked in and he was like, the whole house was filled with framed pictures of Megan. It's in Bauer's book. Like, it's not allegedly. It's in his book. Like, he said he walked in, there were framed pictures of her on the wall, and on the coffee table were books about England.
Yep.
Well, do you guys remember that picture that Harry is feeding Archie's in his high chair and Harry is feeding air to him with a spoon? Do you guys remember that? Down below to the left of him are all her magazine covers framed.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Like she positioned it like that.
She likes
because we were all so fascinated by him feeding them air. But then I look to the left and I'm like, oh, what?
Yeah.
It was all pictures of her magazines.
That's like the recent interview where their wedding picture was in their background.
Oh, that one. Remember that one?
That was Harry, and there was a picture of but it was a shot of Harry looking away
Right.
and Meghan looking right at the camera.
Right at the camera, yeah.
Harry
And it
was doing some interview. Yeah.
A Travelist, I think he was doing. I don't know, something.
Yeah.
And it was a
like
paparazzi shot. So
Yeah, it was
irony of that.
yeah.
People love putting paparazzi shots.
I mean, especially people that hate the paparazzi the way Meghan and Harry do.
Okay, so if next question. So if the family had like family pajamas, what do you think the pajamas would look like?
Oh, they would be something like royal, like, because
Duke and Duchess.
they would be like their
monograms,
like Sussex or something,
or the ARO thing.
Because they would no, it would be Sussex, because they would never want anybody to forget that they're royal.
Yeah, it would have to be something.
I mean, it would be their Sussex royal, that
their is
with
it
the
a monogram?
with the crown on the top.
Crown on the top.
Whatever they have on the top of their website right now, that's what it would be.
Yes, that's what it would
because
be.
they don't want anybody to ever forget that.
Ever forget. Like if their one picture would
and then each one of them would have HRH in front of just little HRHs.
And whoever was helping that morning, whatever housekeeper would have to call them by their titles.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. No, Meghan would definitely do that. She would have
capitalize on that.
Because that's all she has.
Yeah.
We agree on that.
Yeah.
I picture it looking like you know how the Gucci emblem is like diamond shaped, like there's dots connecting them.
Yes.
I picture it having that kind of pattern, but instead of the G, it could be like the ARO symbol, like you're saying. It gives it like this luxury type of look, I feel. And maybe it's like satin colored, and of course it has to be beige. So maybe beige and it's gold print.
Beige, gold, and royal blue.
Oh
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Or just pictures of like Marcus Anderson all over.
Meghan, we know you're watching this, so you feel free to take our ideas.
Yeah, go for it. But just if you do take pictures, we want to see our imagination come to life.
Please, God, and let us know how the dogs are doing, for the love of God.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Okay, so 2 more questions, and they're the same variation, basically. So what do you think Meghan is leaving for Harry in his stocking?
Oh, God. I think she would forget. Like, just like, oh, you got to leave something for him?
Oh, like give him nothing?
Well, I think she would just forget. A lemon. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe like hair plugs for men.
Yeah.
Like,
that's stuff for that woman.
Oh, that spray.
Highbrow
hippie spray for men that you spray, and then it kind of covers the bald spot,
because she's an
investor in it, and he obviously is balding, and that would be a perfect stocking stuff.
Yeah. Highbrow
She
hippie.
wouldn't have to pay for it.
No.
She would just stick it in there.
Yeah.
She'll even get money back from the sale.
Yeah. There you go. Highbrow hippie.
So I figure the first thing that came to my mind is a to-do list. If there's anything in his stocking, it's a to-do list.
That is funny.
And then just now I was thinking, to really make him feel bad, maybe a piece of coal. Like, you were so awful this year. You get
That's
coal.
why the
rotten lemon.
A rotten lemon.
I love the to-do list, though.
That's really funny.
Because it's like a present for him, but it's really for her, right? And then on like a same note, what do you think Harry is leaving for Meghan in her stocking?
It's gotta be like a mommy, I love you, mommy pendant.
That is so weird.
Like mommy forever.
I don't know.
Something with mummy.
Mummy. Yeah, something to do with like you're the best mom in the world.
Yeah, like a bracelet.
Because he doesn't know anything better. Like You know what I mean?
Mummy.
Like, I think he's past the point of being romantic with her.
You think?
You know, like I think it's all about the kids, allegedly.
Mhm.
And I think it would
Yeah,
have to do,
like something like world's greatest mummy.
yeah, something
That's
like
what I
that.
think. I
Or
don't know.
mummy of 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, that's what I meant. Like, he doesn't see her as a woman anymore,
No, not a wife.
or a wife, or a woman.
But yeah, something like mummy. Mummy. You're
World's
the world's
greatest
greatest mummy.
mummy.
But a cup but a cup that says world's greatest
Yeah,
mummy.
world's greatest mom.
I say that. What do you think?
This one just came to me like maybe a coupon book, and the coupons are like, you get to walk the next red carpet by yourself.
Oh,
that's
that's
funny.
awesome.
Like
Yes.
a homemade coupon
Yeah,
book.
coupon books.
Perfect.
You know, the next time there's a photo op, you get to go first.
Yeah.
Go.
The next time we have a mic in front of us, you can grab it first.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
grab it first.
You can say the speech first.
That's funny.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like that one. Revealing. Yeah.
Yeah, that one just came to me. I was like,
This
that's
is
pretty good.
You're so creative and funny.
Megan would love that. Or
She
Megan would be
would.
like, but I already have that.
That's
Okay.
what I'm saying. Like, he's like, why would I need this? I already know all this. I know it. It's funny.
Well, I want to thank you both for coming on. It's always such a good time. I love you both so much.
We love you
Um,
so much.
Thank you. So everyone who's watching, I'm going to link you to the Sidley Twins, which I'm sure you all of you came from the Sidley's page anyway. So
I don't say that. I think, yeah, you are doing the Lord's work and revealing, and I'm sure you've been putting in the time. And you listen. You really are creative, gal. You're funny, and I'm a fan.
Yeah,
so I encourage everybody to go on your page and please subscribe because you are amazing.
Yes.
thank you, ladies. Well, I hope we get to do this again soon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe a New Year's thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
please. Yes,
Yes.
please. And Christmas if you guys want. So
Yes,
I'm
of
available.
Yeah, we're streaming. Maybe we'll do a like our Friendsgiving thing again.
Yeah, we're doing a Christmas live. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's just us.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you. We love you.
Bye,
Bye
everybody.
everybody. Mwah.